regarde, c'est encore derrière.
Ah ouais.
Masyadong ano po siya, pati hindi ako. Tsaka, dapat doon siya.
Is there an extra ticket? Yeah. I was just talking to the lady on that street. They have to do something, but in general they keep it as it is.
And I also wanted to point out, who is this little kid?
Nein, vergessen habe ich jetzt. Shame, man. Shame.
Allá arriba está la iglesia de San Ignacio de Loyola, que es una iglesia más bonita. Ahora bajamos y acá giramos a la derecha, pero recomiendo tocar la luz.
My people, are we ready to continue? What do you say?
There are some stairs to go. Oh yeah, you can.
vam je doći lova, onda juga, a sad ću dobiti, kad dođem sad na spusati sa pomoć.
Da, da.
Şurada kaldı 15 dakika.
Thank you. You're leaving.
You told me on the side. Well, it is. It was this goes up and all from there.
이거 접고 나면 배고프다. 바로 시간 갔다가 밥 먹고 저